So guys, what I'm about to explain in this video just so happens to be a huge flex for the chosen ones, right? And you can take this whatever way you want. At the end of the day, guys, this is a flex. When you think of it in terms like this, let me explain this. So, let's say you were with this person in the past, right? Things were great, things were good. You had them, they had you. You had that ride or die mentality at the time. Things were going great. Say you had this person when they were nice and young, in their prime, in their highest form. Not ran through by a whole bunch of different dudes. Young, in their prime, fresh, low mileage in the vehicle. Everything. You had them in their prime. You had them at their best. But they did not have you at your best. You were probably solid at the time. But they did not have you at your best. Because your best was yet to come. Your best wasn't there. You didn't have it all together at that time. You just needed a little time to make sure everything's going to come together. So, you had them at their absolute best. But they had you not at your best. More so on the other end of things. So when you think about it like this, it's a pretty big flex, because guess what? They can't get you now at your best. They'll never know what it's like, and they probably fantasize about it. They probably have all these thoughts about it. But hey, they can't have you at your best. The best is blessed. They don't get blessed. They don't get blessed because of poor decision making. Bad decision making, bro. Bad decision making is going to cost you possibly your life. Which is why you got to make good decisions. I've never failed to make the right decisions for myself in my life. But some people do. And it could cost you your whole life. And you know, the people that are watching this video, that you might have been in this situation that I'm explaining. You're not going to like this video because you know it's about you. You know you effed up. You probably knew you had something real good and you flunked it. And the thing you flunked is the very thing that could have shaped and changed your life forever. But you flunked it. And now you ain't getting anywhere near what you could have had because of your piss poor decision making. Terrible. Just terrible. So, when you look back, this exact person probably thought they were so cool, bro. So funny. So good. They probably thought that at the time. But as time goes on, you become who you become. And you're right. They are who they are. And they're right in the moment. Right now as we speak. When you look back at the history, you had them at their best. They did not even have you near close your best. That is a huge W, bro. One up the chosen ones. Someone drop a mic from the sky so I can hold it and say something, please. Mr. Kennedy. You guys ever see that? WWE. I don't know why I thought of that, but that's hilarious, bro. This guy made his walk out in WWE and a mic would drop from the sky and he'd hold it and pronounce his name and he would continue to walk to the ring. I don't know why I just thought of that. That was random as hell. But you guys get the point here. W to the chosen ones. L for losers who lost because of their poor decision making. How piss poor decision making can cost you your life. I hope you guys understand this. You have to know who you are, where you stand, your timetable, your timeline, everything. There is a timeline, a timetable for just about everything. We all have limited time on earth. People act as if we don't. Yes, we do. We all have the opportunity to be a toddler, a young kid, a child, into a little bit of an older child, into a teenager, into a later age teenager, to 19, into your 20s, into an adult, to your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever. We all have a timetable. You have to know the right decisions for yourself at every asset of life. I feel fortunate. I don't know what it is. I didn't have the best circumstances in the world. But the presence of God was with me my whole life, and that's something I do know for a fact. Because I don't know what helped me make the best decisions for myself, but I did it. And some decisions I made wasn't even, didn't even really contribute to my life. But it taught me huge lessons. And it made me better as a person. A lot better as a person. So I can't complain about any decisions I've made. But I know for a fact there's a lot of people that have some deep rooted regrets. That would not be fun. Some people make that terrible of a decision or decisions in their life that can really make it out to be that way. And what I'm explaining here, I want to be humble about it as well. I would never like go to someone that something happened to and throw something in their face, even if I get wins over certain individuals, someone that might have done me wrong and something great happens for me, something terrible happens to them. I'm not going to go up to them, throw a whole bunch of stuff in their face and do things like that. But I'll say it here, just, to let you guys know, it is a huge W. Like, we're not taking L's, bro. They can try all they want. They can screw us over. They can do whatever. We let them know, look, you're doing the wrong things here. We're the one that's going to get the W, not you. You can do whatever you want. It's going to come back to hurt you. It's going to come back to bite you. So that was your choice. I ain't going to help you. You show me your true colors. That's why you'll never see me at my best. It's not the fact that you couldn't have had it. You could have. But not anymore. Because you showed me something that I needed to see. Thank you for that. So you carry on with your life. Keep getting better and better and better. Make the best decisions for yourself moving forward. Create more W's. I'm even more prepared for more losses. I don't expect just to win. Just to win. It doesn't exist. Anybody who tells you they're just going through life winning is lying. You have to take losses to win. Sometimes you gotta lose to win big. It's how it is. I hope something happens to me. Because I run through adversity like a hot knife through butter. I do things that I know for a fact other people will not do. There's confidence in that. Not the fact that, I'm better than this person. The fact that you're cut from a different cloth. Because in your mind, you were willing to go so much further than majority of everybody else. You have no worries. You are the leader. You're the head pack. You're the head honcho here. Not everybody has it in them. People diddly daddy or whatever you want to call it through life. But that ain't gonna get you far. You gotta be disciplined to a certain extent. You gotta get shit done to a certain extent. And if you want to leave no stones unturned, you gotta be hella disciplined. That's what I did, because I did not grow up in the best place. I literally grew up in the place where we call it the land with no opportunity. There's things that's literally banned here that other people in the world have opportunities that we don't, because certain things are banned in other places that it's not banned. Like, to become something big where I come from is almost unheard of. Very few people do it. It happens once in a blue moon. But if you want to work hard enough and really put your head down, you can make anything happen from anywhere. I'm telling you right now, you can make that happen. But the chances of it happening is much lower than if you were brought up in the land of opportunity, like somewhere in America. Because America is the land of opportunity. Where I come from, it's the land of no opportunity. We have to create our own opportunities. We have to work our asses off. No handouts where I come from. You gotta bust. And there's much more advanced things in this world, let alone where I come from. So, but like I said, you really can do anything from anywhere. There's no excuses at the end of the day. You can make a move. You could even move from where you're from. You can stay where you're at. You can do what you do. Make things happen. But with that being said, you know, it's a good video to kind of reflect on things, to make sure to make the right decisions. This could be a wake-up call for anybody. Make the right decisions, because it can cost you a lifetime, because you thought you were so cool playing games with somebody. You play games with the wrong person, you're gonna wake up a sad little bitch. I'll tell you that right now. There's no messing around. You mess around with certain people, bro. You mess around with a person like me, I'm gonna make you pay for it. I'm gonna hold your ass accountable, and I'm going to make you pay for it. If you rub me the wrong way, you do the wrong thing to me, you're gonna see. You're gonna see. And you're not gonna like it. You think things are going your way, you think you got the upper hand, you can think again about that, because no, you absolutely fucking don't. And you're gonna see it pretty quick. You know, you see these people that do you dirty, that do you wrong, they can laugh and have a good old laugh right in the beginning when they do the things they do. But they don't see what's coming later on. They do not. Because if they did, I guarantee you they would not do the things they have done. They're not going to want to reap what they sow, which is karma, which is what I make videos on. Nobody want to deal with karma. Nobody. That's why you make the right what? Decisions. Of course, you make the right decisions. You don't have to pay for certain things. It's like cheating on your taxes. You pay your taxes, you won't be put in jail. People ain't gonna come for you. Could you get away with it? You could, but you might not. And guess what? If you continue to not pay your taxes, it's gonna catch up. You're gonna get busted. And now you are screwed. Something similar to this situation, or situations with people you may have dealt with in the past. You cheat. I don't even mean physically cheat like with sex, but you cheat, you lie, you manipulate, you say things that you don't really mean just to get your way, just to play with people's minds, to put them in certain positions, and the whole time it's just a fucking game to you. People don't understand what they're doing to other people when they do things like this. And there's consequences to doing things like this. Just like there's consequences to not paying your taxes. You mess with the wrong one, you're gonna pay for it heavily. You mess around too much and not pay taxes, you know what? You might like skip out on a bit of taxes here and there and stuff like this. You might get away with certain things, but if you get too fucking greedy and you cheat too many times in your taxes, you don't pay your taxes, you're gonna get busted. And then you're gonna be disgusted. And then you're gonna be broke, busted, and disgusted. So, you know, you can't go around in life, man, making piss poor decisions. Just do the right things. Is it that fucking hard to do? Can people not understand this simple concept? Just make the right decisions. And if you think the right decision is to play games and do this, manipulate, lie, and do all these crazy things, you get a whole other thing coming to you that you don't even know about yet. But it's going to catch up. Manipulators, people like this, they can get over on people short term and have nothing happen. But eventually, they do it too much. They get too greedy because they just want everything to go their way. It's their world and everyone else is living in it. No, bitch. It's going to catch up to you. You're going to get hit so fucking hard that your little head's going to spin and you ain't even going to know what hit you next. That's when they end up screwed. Now they can't have you. They can't have nobody they've ever wanted. They're stuck. They're used up. They're useless. They're scumbags. Bad reputation. Nothing going for themselves at all. Just pure pathetic pieces of shit that could have had it so good. But they had to take that route in life. And it's a shame that people like that have to do that. Because you're going to be the one that wins. They're going to be the one that cries. They're going to cry over what they could have had. Which is probably you or others or whatever. So, you can't expect to do these things and get away with it. Because it's always going to come back. That's why I preach a lot on this channel about karma. Because it's real. I believe in it. I believe it. I've witnessed it happen on many different occasions. I am karma. So what you do to me, I'm going to make sure it comes back to you. And I ain't even going to do nothing. I'm just going to play by the rules. Because it's a good idea to play by the rules in this life. Some people think, you know, just because you can't go to jail for manipulating somebody or using and abusing somebody, they think it's not going to get them in trouble or hurt or anything like this. Wrong. It will. It will. 100%. You might not go to jail. You might not get put behind bars. But you're going to get hit in many different ways. Just like the way you got hit with, you can't have me at my best. You can't have them, which is you guys, at your best. They can't have you at your best, can they? But you had them at their best. That's the flex. Bitch, I had you at your best. You were young, you were fresh. You didn't do none of that stuff. I had you when you were golden. You had me when I was pretty good too. I was pretty good. I was solid. You guys were solid. But we're way better now. And they can't have us at our best. Huge flex. And guess what? It's all because they done what they done. So reap your karma. Try to learn from that. You might make the rest of your life a little bit better. And that's it with this video. Next one.